All right, let's talk some March Madness. Is Marquette gonna win it all this weekend?
Just filled out my bracket this morning. I do have Marquette winning it all. Some of that may be wishful thinking because obviously I'm a huge Marquette fan, having gone there. I was a cheerleader at Marquette. And this past year I did the radio show with Shaka Smart every Thursday night
nice.
at Dave & Buster's here in the Milwaukee area. And he's such an interesting cat. He's really philosophical. He's really got that team believing and motivated. And I think they can beat anybody. Just their style of basketball and the way they play with such a intense, focus on the defensive side, defensive end of the floor, and then they can score. My concern is they run into one of these games like they did against UConn earlier this year, not in the Big East tournament, but when they played them in the regular season, where their three-point shots just weren't falling. And not that they are one of these teams that is exclusively reliant on the three-point ball, but it is a huge part of their game. When I talked to Shaka Smart, he talked about how their preference of shots are inside shots, so inside the paint, then three-point shots, and then anything else. Right, and you're seeing a lot of offensive basketball that are running that way. But if those three-point shots aren't falling, can they find the offense elsewhere? So, I have them winning on my bracket. I only fill out one bracket. I'm not one of these people who fills out multiple brackets and tries to hedge their bets. So I'm riding with Marquette all the way this year. How about you guys?
Nice. I'm the person that fills out like a bunch, but I'm probably going with Duke.
So Marquette will meet Duke then. And you have Marquette at least meeting Duke?
Yeah, the Elite Eight.
The Elite Eight?
Yeah, I have Marquette winning one of my brackets, like one of my 10. So
I mean, you could have there's probably 10 to 15 teams that you tell me they're going to make a run and win. Oh, okay, I believe it. And definitely Marquette is one of them. I didn't want to pick Bama, so I just picked UCLA. I don't know. I'd love for Creighton to make a huge run. I'm a huge Creighton fan.
Creighton and Marquette have gone toe-to-toe a number of times this year. The only thing I will say about UCLA, and I love them, by the way, we were out there for game day last year, not this past year, and I got to hang with the basketball team. I think they just had a guy suffer an injury recently.
Oh, yeah.
And that might be affecting
I just saw that,
Yeah, he was like was either leading rebound or he led him in something. I can't remember. But this year's hard because no team's dominant. Really, everybody's pretty even. But when you were at Marquette, were they pretty good in basketball then?
So when I was at Marquette, if you're, again, I have no problem telling you how old I am, but we had Dwayne Wade. So the year after I graduated, Dwayne Wade took him to the Final Four with Tom Crean. Travis Diener was another superstar on that team. People know Travis's name because he was also a part of the Golden Eagles TBT team that won the $1 million during the COVID year. So he hit a last-second three-point shot for them to win it all. He's local, and he owns a gym in our town where he trains the next generation of basketball stars. So, it was an exciting time to be at Marquette when I was there.
Yeah.